everyone, my name is Selena and I'm going to review Dear Martin by Nick Stone. Dear Martin is the first in the series, followed by the novel Dear Justice. The series was written in response to all of the shootings of unarmed African American teenagers in this country. Justice McAllister has been racially profiled by a police officer, resulting in an unwarranted arrest. The police officer suspected that Justice was preying on a white girl, as he so-called put it, when in fact he was trying to make sure his ex-girlfriend made it home safely. The charges were eventually dropped, but this incident left Justice shaken and unsure. After the incident, he found it hard to tolerate biased behaviors, but also participated in these biased behaviors himself. Justice questions how applicable the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. are to his situation. Justice never thought he would be in this situation. He attends a prep school, gets good grades, and doesn't think he looks menacing. Justice was sure that if he kept out of trouble, he would never have to face police brutality. Justice shares his disbelief and frustration with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Justice writes letters to Dr. King in hopes of finding solutions to his problems using Dr. King's beliefs and principles. Justice is caught between two worlds. He comes from a black poor neighborhood but attends school in a white rich neighborhood. And Justice finds it hard to keep and pursue relationships with people who do not understand his struggle. Being racially profiled seems to be everywhere in Justice's everyday life. His classmates make racist comments and expect it to be accepted as a joke. Other boys from his neighborhood claim that he's a traitor or disrespectful to his own people. I cannot fully relate to all of these experiences, but I can relate to the struggle of not fitting in. I myself left a neighborhood that was predominantly Hispanic and moved to a white neighborhood where I did experience hate from both groups. It is really heartbreaking and relatable. Justice, the character, really brings out all of these internal issues to the page. It is easy to empathize with him. Justice is written as a strong and important character. He's not perfect, but he seems to learn from his mistakes and genuinely wants people to change their perception of others. I felt my heart ache for this character from the very first chapter. He is full of conflict and admirable in his actions. This book makes you feel all of the emotions: angry, sad, hopeful, and confused. Dear Martin is written in third person and switches between Justice's life and his letters to Dr. King. Much of the book is written in dialogue conversations as well, and that leaves the reader only getting to know Justice while other characters seem to be a part of his story. There are so many questions and activities that someone can do to explore their own thoughts on racial bias, bigotry, morality, justice, police brutality, forgiveness, equality, and much more. This book really gets you thinking. This book covers it all. I could not put this book down. I read it within 3 hours in one sitting. It amazes me how much could be learned throughout this short novel. I would recommend it to everyone. I think that everyone should be able to understand the struggles that many people face today. Dear Martin has a lot to say. I would rate this book 5 out of 5 stars. I read a physical copy from the Glendale Library Arts and Culture, but you can also check this book out on the Cloud Library app in ebook or audiobook format. I hope everyone gives this book a chance and enjoys it just as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back for more book reviews by the Glendale Library staff.